like lots of black people say like you want to vote for FF plus, I've been scrolling on TikTok, and you see that people say like want Dr. I don't know his name is very hard to pronounce. They say we want him. Yeah, this guy don't talk about bringing the land back. Don't talk about inequality. That's what EFF is fighting for. EFF is fighting for equality. The land must be returned. EAC is talking about historical injustice. So these people, they don't want the land exactly. Yeah? These people, they don't want the land exactly. So like us, we want to vote for this man. I don't know his name. Hey, his name is very hard to pronounce it. Yeah? Because now I don't know Africans at all. I don't only Hore More, Huendag. From that, I don't know Africans at all, and I don't think I'm going to learn it. But beside that, like they say, like they want this person to become a president. No, like they see his work, to become president. So I'm lying. But you can see these people what they're saying. This is an open discussion, react. No one is attacked. We're just sharing our opinion based on what we see in social media. So let's just say like, man, we want this guy. We want this man, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to his speech, and then I'm going to whoever like here is giving his speech, we're going to go on that.
Can we just get the time correct, please, Chair? I don't have 1 minute. Okay, I've got some extra, fine.
Yeah, this black people say like, man, we want this guy to be the president because of you see his work, his work is all about people in prison. They start to make braids, and which is so beautiful. It's focused on the real skills that we need as a country. But my debate is, he's not going to bring the land. He never speak about it, but he say if you're going to take the land without paying any cent, you are inviting a nuclear war, something like that.
Agbare voorsitter, dear u, Honorable President, there's nothing wrong to have dreams. In fact, I do believe that real political leaders must have dreams. But then we must say to each other, it must be dreams to last forever.
Not against people they forget the manifesto is like you're a salesman. When we do like manifesto thing, telling people, hey guys, please vote for me. I will do this. I will do this. I will run more than this part. Because of like now you see like this part is failing, then you're going to drag it down. So like I'm going to do this better. I'm going to do this better. I'm going to do this better. You understand? A lot of people will be like, yeah, we need this person, man. This person is going to change our country. So I was just trolling. The people say like we want this person to become a president. I was like, you guys, oh my God.
That's the difference. Chairperson, every time I delivered a speech from this podium in previous sonas, congratulating the Honourable President with his election, I said that the Freedom Front Plus and its supporters wants to build South Africa. We want to build a better future for all. In your campaign, Honourable President, you said that Stellenbosch, that you wish you could tie the white young people of South Africa to a tree, preventing them from leaving South Africa.
But it's a thing of like you want to put him a tree for them not to leave South Africa. For not leading South Africa. What you're saying? For not leading or leaving.
To build a better future for all. In your campaign, Honourable President, you said that Stellenbosch, that you wish you could tie the white young people of South Africa to a tree, preventing them from leaving South Africa.
Oh my God. He said that. But it's a thing of like, this thing goes like this, guys, whether we like it or not. Every people, they're looking for their people, right? EFF, let's talk about EFF for now. It's fighting for land, it's fighting for equality. That's what's going to change South Africa. That's the only way to create jobs. ANC is focused on historical injustice, the land that was stolen and never been returned. So when this land came back, it's going to build this country. But when you go to DA or FF plus, they don't talk about the land reform. You understand? They don't talk about it. They don't talk about equality. They talk about, hey, South Africa has a, this is what they talk about every time. South Africa has a racial laws. You don't understand where those laws come from. Those laws come from inequality about apartheid. We've been living in apartheid for 46 years. For 46 years. So like when these people say like they want these people to lead, that means they don't want the land. It's clear they don't want the land. So they have nothing to do.
But did you ever ask yourself, why do the white people and the young people of South Africa leave South Africa? It is because
Leave South Africa or lead. What do you say? Lead or leave South Africa?
they don't get jobs. And they don't get jobs because of affirmative action.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about them. What happened during apartheid? Doctor, why you act like apartheid never happened? Why you act like black people, they own 72% of the economy or the land? They own 4% of the land. Those affirmative action, BBE, you can mention them, is to fix inequality that happened during apartheid. This is why like now I'm concerned when I see black people say like, yo, we should vote this guy. I say like, you'll never get the land back. It's going to be inequality. It's going to be richer remain richer, poor remain poorer. Come on, wake up, man.
You say that you want to utilize their skills and their expertise. The fact of the matter is you cannot do it because of affirmative action.
You cannot do it. No. What you're trying to say is you cannot do it because of whites are prevented. So everything's going to be stopped because of white people are prevented to perform a certain task to boost this country. The country is stuck because of whites are not participating. So everything's on black people. That means like what are you saying exactly? I don't know if you get my point. What you saying?
They have to go and seek jobs at other places in the world. And yes, they will reap those expertise from the people and the young people of South Africa.
No, like I don't understand, man. We're trying to say what exactly? What are you trying to say? So like I feel like based on my opinion, I feel like you say like us black people don't have the real skills. That's why they kind of stuck. It doesn't include corruption, include us. So because of President Ramaphosa is preventing, he said like them himself, he said like President Ramaphosa is preventing white kids to get jobs in this country because of affirmative action, because of the ignore that apartheid once happened. They're living in a world where like apartheid never existed. These are like that they're living with.
Still, you discriminate against the young white people of South Africa. Your own youth employment scheme. White young people cannot participate in it because they are white. If you go and look.
So I don't understand like these people I met. I'm going to show those black people who say like this game was in power. I'm going to say that this guy must be in power. Oh my God, you're going to regret. You are going to regret what you're looking for. You'll get it because of this. What they are looking for, and you will get it. Definitely will.
For instance, what your Secretary General Ismagashule says, he is still blaming the white people of white monopoly capital. His argument is it is still because of the white people that we cannot have economic growth.
You guys own businesses, own the land. Why don't invest back to this country? Because of you guys own economy. So I don't blame for what he say because of you guys like own the economy, have big land, big businesses. Why don't invest back to this country? So like people they keep their money to themselves. Few are the one who investing. Come on.
Chairperson, with great respect, that is a kick in the teeth of those people who really wants to build South Africa. Do you want to recognize them?
They want to fix South Africa. We can't move forward if we didn't fix historical injustice. Historical injustice must be solved, then we can move forward. Then after when the land is returned, when we're all equal, those policies are going to remove. Affirmative action, BBE, they want to be gone because like now we'll be all equal. So let me show like black people who say like us want to vote for this. This is a problem on its own because of they don't understand they're not going to own nothing. Listen, number one is this one. This is number one. So like a veteran politician from Kirsten has joined the SOA institution to save South Africa. You see like freedom FF plus is the only option we have at the moment. You never get the land back. You never be equal.
Nje bafowethu abavotela belungu ngiyacela abangeke bekwazi ukuvotela belungu ngiyacela bengayivoteli MK ngiyacela bengayivoteli EFF.
People don't want the land. You know, when Pioneer said that, I never understand it. Pioneer said this like I never understand it. He said black people didn't want the land. I was like, how? They just want the jobs. So they don't understand the power of having the land. They don't understand the power of the land is going to create jobs. They want to stay in small townships and become workers and laborers. This is what they want. This guy, even in this, what I said, the speech I said, he said like government, President Ramaphosa, he don't want white people to lead. And they can't start because of white kids, they're not leading. They're not leading. He said like that. Let's see this one, see what.
Pieter Groenewald, they will not allow the South Africans to take back their land without compensating them.
Let me tell you something, if you don't know, Black South Africa and South Africa, they want to vote for him. They say he'll be the best person. These people, they don't want the land. They just enjoy to become laborers. They don't want the land, lady. So wasting your time talking about South Africans. They don't want the land. They'll be like, yeah, that's what you get.
This is Dr. Pieter Groenewald.
Hopefully you are not in the 60% of stupid black people of street black people that the whites are laughing about. This was said, when it's called on TikTok, people say like, "Hey, Doctor, what, Doctor Funeral, come on, Doctor." Yeah, I don't know his. His name is hard. I can't pronounce his name. Sorry about that. People, hey, must vote for him. Hey, people, they love black people. They love poverty. They love to be slaves. They don't want to work. They can't change in their own country. No government is going to change your background. No government is going to change where you are living. It's you, it's your responsibility to change where you are living.
The man that Somanda Institute and other propagandists are selling to naive black people as the best candidate for the next president of South Africa. They deliberately omit the fact that Groenewald was an apartheid practitioner, that he actively participated in the same system that ostracized and dehumanized.
Wow. He was part of what? Yeah. That's so bad.
Black people, both as a mayor of Stelfontein and a member of the House of Assembly. In 1994, Groenewald co-founded the Freedom Front, a pro-Afrikaner political party, purely because he couldn't accept the reality of a black government.
Black people like now, hey, they are busy. Hey, Groenewald is the only option we have. People, they are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to build this country. They don't want to build wealth for their kids. I don't understand what's wrong with you, black child. They don't want to create jobs. They just want to be waiting someone to create jobs for them. And then they will come and say like, hey, Groenewald is the only person they have. They will come saying like, apartheid was the better. They will come and say like, yeah, whatever those things they are saying, while they don't take responsibilities, accountabilities to build this country. Groenewald, the only thing he's going to focus on is to put their people in charge again. And then, oh my God. Oh my God.
He couldn't stand the establishment of a multiracial state or a rainbow nation, as Bishop Tutu used to fondly call it. Groenewald founded this Afrikaner-only party to protect Afrikaners' interests and supremacy. Not even once in his entire life has Groenewald stood up or fought for black people.
Even in this, even like yeah, in this speech, I'm watching this speech like now. Even here in this speech, he's talking about you're not president, you are blocking our people outside, you don't want them to lead, something like that.
Do you want to enslave the young people and the white young people of South Africa? Because if you think you can enslave them, you are completely wrong.
This guy is fighting for his people. He's fighting for his people. That's why in South Africans are like that, man. We know like DA is for white, AfriFrom is for Afrikaner, EFF for black people, ANC for black people. We know them. Maybe we have black people, couldn't see the black people. Patriotic, I think it's for colors, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but we all know because we can see like this guy is fighting for his own people. So you think like if you think we're going to enslave our people, you never.
If you look at your MEC for education in Gauteng, always blaming Afrikaans schools for his own failures and using it as a smokescreen instead of attend to the schools who are real problems.
He blamed African schools by saying what? To say like they were resources. They have everything. He blamed them when it comes to what exactly? Because people are saying, yeah, in the background.
Do the ANC have a problem with my mother tongue language of Afrikaans? Because that is what Lesotho says. But I didn't see, Honorable President, that you repudiated him. I said before.
Guys, I wish like people who say like they want to vote for this guy, they are going to watch this video. And listen very careful. FF Pride is fighting for their people, not you. Just that you love to put yourself. You can't stand for yourself. And I totally agree with Doctor. When they don't take accountability and responsibility to change this country, they are waiting for Europeans to change their lives. That's what they're used to it. And if you're youth, you're going to allow this. So sad. So sad.
Oh, do away with black economic empowerment. And can I say, I'm supported by black academics like William Gumede. You know, in the election time, when I put in some petrol in my car, the attendant said to me, I'm going to vote for you. And I asked why. And he said, you are quite correct. When it comes to black economic empowerment, it is...
Where is the land, say? Where is the land? Where is equality? Because there's inequality in this country. Where is quality? Equality, I mean. Where is the equality? Do you think those affirmative action that are there to punish your people, or are there to make sure everyone is equal in this country? This is what we're dealing with.
Is only favoring the political elite. So, I want to come and say you want to build the economy. How can you build the economy if you have a construction mafia stopping 74 construction projects, demanding a 30% shareholding in the company? How can you build the economy if more than 110 engineers in the construction business left South Africa because of this crime?
Who left? I think like, nah, this guy, what he's saying, like, because we're not going to listen from the start, the beginning, he mentioned, so like, us. So like, you can see like this guy here, you want to vote for him. This is what makes black people to go crazy.
They will get a certificate to say.
This is what makes black people to lose their minds. So like, oh, we are waiting for Groenewald. We are waiting for Groenewald. You understand? Because of Groenewald is making these people to make bread.
The person has worked and has the specific skills in terms of bakery.
Even though prison, it came with white people. Criminal prison is implemented by white people.
Global economic hitmen.
Who came with prison? If they wanted to do this thing, the skills during apartheid, they're supposed to have done it a long time ago. These skills, they're supposed to have done it a long time ago. So like now they do it like now so that they can say like, wow.
Yonke laa nto andikwazi ukuthetha ngayo kakhulu ke because kunepolisi endibambayo kancinci. But do you see us as blacks being... Utsho Mr Groenewald uthi ke i-Afrikaners are ready to rescue once again i-South Africa from ANC, global economic hitmen. Yonke laa nto andikwazi ukuthetha ngayo kakhulu ke because kunepolisi endibambayo kancinci.
And I can see the people that comment say like, he just want our vote, so we see our true colors. Let's give this man a chance. Give this man a bell. He deserves my votes. Groenewald is son of the soul. Got nothing to do with the race. Afrikaners are much better than our own black government. That's why people don't believe in themselves. They don't believe they can run this country. The citizen, it starts with the citizen. It doesn't go with the government. The citizen, when they want to change this country, they can change this country. I cannot be rescued by a group that once oppressed us. Definitely, that's what I say, like, even things they've done during apartheid, the prison came with them, the jail came with them, the skills, those things, they came with them. Why they did not implement, because black people, they went crazy when this guy make what do you call these people, inmates, to do parades and do gardens. Why they supposed done it long time ago? Why they done it now? And when he started his speech, he said, like, our president, he don't want their people to participate in this economy because of affirmative action, because of those things. These are the things that they're looking for me. This is what people they care about. They are looking for. This is what makes them say, like, oh, who never.
Elements in South Africa. I want to say to you today, if you don't curb these criminal activities, you will not be able to build the economy.
They start there, they start in parliament. Those criminal activities, they start in parliament. Those people, they start in parliament there. Those criminal, you see, they start in parliament. They start in parliament. People who are going to collect now are in parliament. They eat our money. They're in parliament. Those people who eat money, they're in parliament. They start there in parliament. That's why they went to go in a high profiles. Look what I talk about when I say, like, black people, like, I don't know what's wrong with them. Look, this one is saying what? I want to show you the difference. This one, I got you now, this one. This one.
Bafethu, masithola ichance. Ukumamela uGroenewald.
I listened to Groenewald. Groenewald said the affirmative action must be removed, PE must be removed. Do you know, like, what those things means again, my brother? If you can start there, you don't know.
Amazi uGroenewald. Mamela uGroenewald mawuthola ichance. Before Fight Plus. Mawufuna ukubona ileader yini. Mamela uGroenewald. Angikhathali. uGroenewald. Yabo masingaba nephathi ngoba uGroenewald. Ngoba Action SA. Ngoba iPatriotic Alliance, zaba iphathe one, zaba yizo government kodwa. Yonke iSouth Africa lesifuna isithola. Lesifuna iSouth Africa.
It starts with you, man. It starts with you.
From Front Plus, uGroenewald, Action SA, uzenzi uma uvota, uvotele national. But umuntu mele abe president, mele sivotele iFreedom Front Plus, ngiyakutshela uthanga. Mangabe uyifuna South Africa uyifunayo. Bese bayisishine AA mangabe nawo bavotela, la amanye wabali. Bayala bayi3 athanda South Africa lawo maphathi. Patriotic Alliance aka Gibson McKenzie.
Gibson McKenzie, like, man, he was campaigning by kicking out Africans, illegal immigrants, which is the president he don't like it. I don't know what to say.
Herman Mashaba, Groenewald, Slandreg.
So, like, this let's see this song. So there.
Good afternoon, South African citizens. I am Anku Barker, and some may remember me as a Democratic Alliance councillor in Mossel Bay. In June 2023, I resigned from that position due to fraud and corruption within the DA in Mossel Bay.
Okay. My resignation from Front Plus political party.
I hold dignity and integrity in high regard, especially when it concerns the well-being of South African citizens. Our nation is a tapestry of diverse cultures, which I deeply appreciate and celebrate for its beauty and splendor. I am a born-again Christian, and furthermore, I acknowledge God Almighty.
Come on, me, I'm African. Let's go there. Let's go to the topic.
With immediate effect.
I'm African man, dog. I'm African. I have no business with Christ. I have no business with other people. I'm African man. So both Christ and Jesus, me and Jesus as African men from Africa, we have no business. Majority of us. Africans people. If we are Tswana, Sutu, for example, I'm Tswana, then I'm African. You understand? Others like they are maybe European, others are European and they are Christians. You understand? Something like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Me have no business.
More than 16 trucks burned over a weekend. The people that keeps the economy rolling, but they burn them and people lose their lives because of crime in South Africa. Chairperson, you will have to ensure that if you want the economy to grow, that you curb the powers of the unions. You know, and everybody in South Africa know, when it comes to the SOEs in South Africa, you have retrenched people.
This is Malema. Let me see what I'm saying. What?
The white people benefited, my man. You must never run away from them.
I'm not disagreeing.
And
Malema on the role of EFF plays in ensuring marginalized black people don't get too angry, rise up in their own cause hierarchy, which upset the privileged, the suburb, including themselves. My Julius Malema role of EFF is to play ensure that marginalized people don't get angry.
And when we talk liberation, it's liberation of black people in general and Africans in particular. And those people must feel that somebody's fighting for them. I think you're calling for disaster. The day
where is that thing? I don't see them now, eh? Let's see.
A black South African man, specifically. The way that we get profiled, like it's fucking.
No, man, no strong language here. No strong language here.
Angry at this point in time because you can't be standing at a garage, you can't be standing anywhere, you can't be going anywhere, you can't be sitting anywhere by yourself or in your car or whatever. Sometimes just tired just thinking of things in a parking lot, and then here comes security and is asking you stupid questions as to, and you're like, I don't need this info, I don't need this from you. I'm black, you black. Do your discernment, make your own
This guy maybe explains something so bad. This guy explains something so bad, you know, but like it's a thing of like I saw like lots of videos, man. I saw a lot of videos. I want to search right now. I'm so tired. Very tired. Oh, my back. Very to you. I'm going to play like some few videos. Then after some few videos, my realize AFM is the only hope we have. Okay, let's go. Let's give this man chance to speak.
But the unions come to you and the ANC and says, you will not do that. And that is part of the problem. You will have to curb their powers. You will have to revise labor laws in South Africa. Chairperson, I come to cry. And I want to ask you, why is it so difficult to publicly condemn farm murders in South Africa? In South Africa, we have black farmers, we have colored farmers, we have Indian farmers, we have white farmers. The food you had this morning when you had breakfast, you must thank the farmers. Everybody who's going to have lunch just now, thank the farmers.
Yes, but we can do for ourselves. We can use ourselves in our house. We can do for ourselves in our houses. You understand? We can do it for ourselves. Those things we're talking about. We used to do them for ourselves, and that's why the land must be returned. So we can be lots of farmers. Right? That thing must be returned so there can be lots of farmers to make things right.
Chairperson, ek wil vir die agbare president sê, verlede jaar ongeveer hierdie tyd, was daar aanvalle gewees op moskees.
People are fighting in the background. Look, the president is so tired. Look around for so tired. And this lady was like, hi, bro, hi, yo, hi. This lady at the bed was like, hi. And look, the president looks so tired. And the man is talking.
KwaZulu-Natal en een in Mamasbury. U tree onmiddellik op. U benoem onmiddellik 'n presidensiële komitee van die minister van polisie, van verdediging en van justisie.
I hear nothing. I don't lie.
Ek wil vandag vir u sê, 'n plaasmoord is nie 'n moord op 'n individu nie. It's not only a crime against an individual, it's a crime against the community.
What is a crime against humanity? Because of, I didn't understand the whole statement you said.
It is the women and children who pay the price of a farm murder, where they are tortured, where they throw boiling water down their throats, where they take hot irons burning the women, where they force a 12-year girl to see how her mother is raped. That's
This is so sad, man. This is so sad.
torture, but still you do refuse to publicly condemn farm murders. I appeal to you. It's simple. And I will say
This thing is for how many years? Because of this thing of farm murders has been going along. 2019, which is 6 years back. The mess that like it's been going on and on. It's the mess that's been going on and on, you know. It's the matter that's been going on and on. This matter of farm matters.
To you, Honorable President, I will invite you to a funeral of a farmer, and you invite me to any other funeral you wish to. Last.
What are you talking about? Is what you referring? Because it's like I don't understand what I want to understand this.
Chairperson, I want to say there's one outstanding matter. That is Section 235 of the Constitution that deals with self-determination. It also determines that national legislation have to determine what happens with Section 235. There's
235 is when we live everywhere you want to, and no one must be told where you must live or where you must stay. That's Section 235 that Orania does not comply with. That's Section 235. Other people don't comply with, but it says like everyone is allowed to live whatever you want, and no one must be judged. Something like that is
an accord between the Freedom Front, the African National Congress, and the government in 1994. Chairperson, I appeal to you that we meet, that we take this step forward to ensure that Section 235 of the Constitution, which deals with self-determination, taken forward. Ek dink dit is die enigste artikel
taken forward. What do you mean?
In die grondwet wat bepaal dat nasionale wetgewing wel
What do you mean taken forward? It can't be taken forward. Cannot be taken forward. You understand? Let's listen to this young man.
This is breaking news. The Freedom Front Plus joins the Government of National Unity.
The background. They do the back. I don't want the background there. You understand? I don't want the background there.
Good morning, residents of Ward 57. I am Councillor Wesley Jacobs, your candidate for Ward 57. This weekend marks the weekend for registration weekend, for us to prepare ourselves for the 21 January 2026 by-election happening in Ward 57, Littleton. Let's prepare ourselves to vote for change.
Voting for change. There's no change on next.
Afrikaners want to save South Africa.
This guy's laughing at us. This guy's laughing at us like now. I know that we should just leave it now because all you guys are doing such a great job. Did you read comments that the video? I saw other people like supporting him.
We are going to be liberated by Afrikaners in this country once again. Daki, we're going to be liberated once again by Afrikaners. They want to save us once again. Do you believe do you believe them this time around? They really want to save the black person. Afrikaners, my freedom is going to come from a Fantonder. They are saying they want to save us. They want to rescue us, the Afrikaners.
From where? From ANC. From corruption. There's a lot that we need. There's a lot that we need. We don't need to be saved. The only hope we have is That's the only hope we have.
The EFF is a peaceful organization and a disciplined organization of the poor masses of our people. We've never we're unarmed. You can see us here, we're disciplined. We're not causing. Why are you asking us these petty questions when it's Dudula that is stopping our people to access healthcare? A 37-week pregnant woman was denied access inside the hospital. Police are outside. You are not asking police why.
The peaceful party. The peaceful party ever.
Delegation that the following 4 preconditions must be met before any normalization of bilateral relations between the United States and South Africa can happen. Now, I find this very interesting that the United States is telling Afrikaners, an Afrikaner delegation, what their preconditions are.
So what you say, like EFF plus the governing party of South Africa in terms of president. If EFF was the government, we will not have authorized individual meeting for leaders. It's the only part that talks about the economy, not the race. Who said not talk about the race? Listen here. Listen here.
Geskryf moet word wat nog nie geskryf is nie. So in daardie opsig het ons ook 'n grondwetlike verantwoordelikheid en plig. Agbare president, ek wil afsluit. You know, there's a song that says it's actually the green grass of home. It's about this prisoner who sang and he thought in his song, I want to touch the green grass of home, and then he says, and when I wake.
Well, like if you can get time and watch his statement, you see like this guy doesn't. He fights for your people. He's fighting for BBE, affirmative action, because he said like this government it makes the people to be outside, does not allow them to participate in the economy. But the problem is the land is never being returned. The land is never returned. We are not equal. Others are living the best life. Others are struggling. But the thing that you don't mention, don't talk about.
And I look around me, I was surrounded by 4 great walls. And yes, I then realized that I was only dreaming. Because he's a prisoner. Honorable President, you are a prisoner of the African National Congress. Break away from that. Then you can save South Africa. Then you can save the economy. I thank you.
So wait. This is how people want. Let's give this guy a chance to speak. Then
it's being said, don't waste your vote on.
So as a black people, we want FF Plus to maintain its Boer values. We will support it within 2 or 3 majority of black voters. It must be rebuilt to technical industries and factories that were built before 1994. Dr. Groenewald and Dr. Meld of the Union Builders, Freedom Front Plus is no longer a small party. Over 6 of black voters want FF Plus to lead the government, including white communities that have left the Democratic Alliance.
On a smaller party. No. You know, when you do waste your vote, if you vote for a party that doesn't share your values and doesn't share what is important to you, then your vote is being used, but it's steered in a different direction. That's a wasted vote. But in terms of the system, you cannot waste your vote. All votes count. We've got a proportional system. Votes are counted in the end, and the balance is brought between ward councillors and PR councillors. In the end, that is how your councils are constructed.
And just also be very careful.
You know, like I want to repeat this. You know, for people who are watching, I want to repeat this. We need to watch this video from the start. is what Groenewald said, so we can able to understand like this man, his mission is to make sure his people that participate in the economy, is to make sure they remove affirmative action and PBE. That is what he wants. And make sure like they remove these people. You understand? Let me do this so we can all see it. I want to show you this. Yeah, he's doing a beautiful job. I know, like this what makes black people to fall. That makes black people to fall. Oh my god, my computer is, the window is still loading. This is what makes black people to fall in love with Groenewald, because of the skill that he offers. Hey, the music, man, this thing they have music. There's a music. Music is not what I want. There's this thing I want. In Parliament, but now what did I say? What did I write there? In Parliament. I want to show you something. Let's watch this one. I'm going to love it. You are going to love it. Still loading. Let me do this, and then let me share the screen. Yeah.
What's your legacy as President of South Africa? And therefore, we must go and look at the real facts. And if we go and look at the economy, we will see that when you became the president in 2018, the growth rate, the economic growth rate.
2018, GDP growth was 1.52%. Annual change 0.6.
Was 1.3%. Last year, it was 0.9%.
Economic growth in project to moderate from 1.9% in 2022 to 0.8% in 2023. GDP growth is forecast to average 1.4% over the period of 2020. The global outlook has been weakened and risk remain relieved.
So under your leadership, the economy retreated backwards, causing havoc for the people of South Africa.
There is a point, man. Here's a point here, I don't know. These people, I don't know, man. They don't want to create jobs. We want to give people land back to create businesses.
We had a meeting with you as leaders on Eskom, and you yourself said 20 years ago, Eskom was seen as one of the best electricity utilities in the world. Who destroyed Eskom? The ANC destroyed Eskom. You were...
So the problem, people like, they're looking for the mistakes. They're looking for the mistake of individuals. So like, you're supposed to done this, you didn't done this, supposed to done this, you didn't done this, supposed to done this, you didn't done this. This is like they're looking for the mistakes of individuals.
In charge of the war room to end load shedding, you failed. When you became president in 2018, the local currency against the dollar was nothing else than 11 Rand 55. Yesterday, it was 18 Rand 92. That's under your leadership. And if you go and look at the JSE and the loss of...
This guy study economy. This guy study economy. Which is the beautiful thing about him. I think he's so smart, he study economy, and I believe like if he can be deputy president and then promote equality and then it must be shared, I'll definitely vote for him. Because of like now he study economy and he can understand what's happening.
22% in US dollars. While if you, for instance, look at the NASDAQ 100, they gained 147% under your term as leader. And the S&P 500 gained 75%. Those are the realities.
This is the reality, ne?
If you go and look at the unemployment rate, when you became the president, the unemployment rate was 24%. It is now 32%.
Oh my God. Guys, I have a running stomach now. This is a beautiful topic to focus on. I love it. Stay tuned, guys. I'm coming. My stomach is crying. Thank you so much.